Green Party Ballot Access Petitioning Guide. Ballot access is fundamental for a democracy. Ballot access is Indiana Green Party's top priority, and we need all hands on deck to help achieve election fairness and equity in the state of Indiana, for not only the Indiana Green Party but for all other third parties and independent candidates within Indiana. By creating insurmountable roadblocks for third parties and independent candidates, the two parties that dominate the election board banish third party and independent candidates as hidden write-ins, thus removing them from any fair or equitable competition for office. Most voters don't even know how to write in a candidate, or are aware that is even an option. This roadblock creates opportunities. This is a great opportunity to introduce who the Green Party really is to Indiana and bring new people into the party. It also provides a meaningful activity for Greens across Indiana to work on together toward a unified goal. This opens the door to work side by side with other Indiana third parties and independents towards a common goal that benefits all of us. Our futures are bound together on the ballot access issues. This allows us to get out early and pave the road for our upcoming Green Party presidential candidate. Our goals: 52,000 signatures, 37,000 required valid signatures plus 15,000 extra valid signatures for good measure to cover any signature the Democrats and Republicans might invalidate. File these petitions with the appropriate county voter registration office for processing starting January 10, 2024, and no later than noon, July 1, 2024. Each candidate must also file a 1. Candidate's Consent Form, CAN 20, 2. Original certified petitions, and 3. File stamped copy of the Statement of Economic Interests with the Indiana Secretary of State or Indiana Election Division not later than noon, July 15, 2024. Our plan: identify participating volunteers. Identify area captains who will supervise petition drives in their areas. Collect and turn in filled out petitions to the appropriate election board offices within the required time periods. Determine each area's signature goal. Commit to start and end date. Area captains' monthly goal check-in to the Indiana Green Party Coordinating Committee to assess progress and adjust the plan as needed. Petition Instructions Part 1. The nomination forms must be printed double-sided. The front page is the nomination signatures and the back page is for the Elections Division to complete. Complete the county name at the top of the form. Since the sheets are turned into each county, have the person sign the one for their county. You should carry extra forms because there are always a few out-of-county visitors. Petition Instructions Part 2. Even if it is just one signature, get it to the coordinator in that county to be turned in and counted. Do not forge or copy any voter signature or information, or have your friends do it. Accurately complete the petition gatherer information, that's you, at the bottom of each form and sign it. Any errors or misspellings in your information can get that entire sheet disqualified. The date at the bottom is the date you signed the form. It doesn't necessarily mean the date the signatures were collected. Just be sure to put a date. Petition Instructions Part 3. It is not your responsibility to validate any signature. The staff at the County Board of Elections are paid with your tax dollars to do that. If a signature is not valid, they will mark it out. You do not have to quiz people on their voting eligibility, just ask them to sign. Of course, if they say they are not a registered voter, as a good citizen, offer to help them register. If they register before the signature sheets are turned in, it counts. If you assist anyone in completing their information, just document that act on the back of the nominations sheet. Petition Instructions Part 4. From experience, some people do not want to put their date of birth because of identity theft concerns. We understand and have those same concerns, so please don't force them. Just say this is the official state form that we have to use, with a deep sigh over the archaic nature of the Indiana process. It is one of the pieces of information the County Elections Department uses to try to match with the voter file to validate the signature. Also from experience, if the first person doesn't put their date of birth, then that carries down the sheet. If you notice that, you might want to just close out that sheet and start fresh. Full form. Print petitions double-sided. CAN 19 front. CAN 19 back. All must be legible. Each sheet must only collect signatures for one county. Use multiple sheets to gather signatures for different counties. 1. Print the county name. 2. Signature of the person signing the petition. 3. Printed name of the person signing the petition. 4. Date of birth of the person signing the petition. The election board does this to verify that this person is real. 5. Print the street address of the person signing the petition. 6. Print the city or town and zip code of the person signing the petition. 7. Signature of the person collecting signatures. 8. Printed name of the person collecting signatures. 9. Date of birth of person collecting signatures. Again for verification purposes. 10. Date the person collecting signatures signed. 11. Address of the person collecting signatures. All must be legible. Each sheet must only collect signatures for one county. Use multiple sheets to gather signatures for different counties. 1. The area highlighted in yellow is for the election board to fill out. 2. Area highlighted in red is for you to fill out if you assisted someone with a disability to fill out the form on the other side. By assisted, we mean you wrote their information in for them with their permission or request because they were unable to do so on their own. 2. Clearly print the full name/names of the person/people who were assisted in filling out the form on the other side of this sheet. 4. Write in the date you assisted that /these person/people. 5. Sign your name. 6. Clearly print your full name. 7. Clearly print your address. Petition like a pro. Location, location, location. Choose public places where lots of Indiana voters will be found. City market, public library, local businesses. Public meetings, concerts, protests, rallies, etc. Get permission to set up tables at events. Set up an outreach table, or travel light with clipboards and canvas bags, etc. Petition with a buddy, it's safer that way. Effective engagement. 1. Make eye contact and have a friendly approach. 2. Ask if they are a registered Indiana voter. Help them to register on a phone by going to indianavoters.in.gov. 3. Ask them to sign. Don't be pushy or argue. Know how to refer them to join the Indiana Green Party or get more information at greenpartyin.com. Make friends. Talking points when asking folks to sign. 1. The Green Party needs the signature of 37,000 Hoosier voters to be able to equally appear on the ballot instead of being a write-in candidate. Can we have your signature? 2. This will give Hoosier more choices at the polls. 3. By signing, you are not supporting the Green Party, you are only allowing the Green Party to participate in the process. 4. By signing petitions like this, you are granting fair and equal ballot access currently being hindered by the state officials. 5. Thank them whether they sign or not and wish them a good day. I got my petition signed. Now, what? Hand them into your assigned area captain. If you are taking the responsibility of area captain, make copies so we have a record of the signed petitions. Enter the information into our online spreadsheet, so we keep a record of the amount of signatures we have received. Starting Wednesday, January 10, 2024, till noon, Monday, July 1st, 2024, you are to start filing these petitions with the appropriate county election boards. Do that in batches so we don't overwhelm the local election boards with work. These petitions will be returned to you, and then you will hand them over to the campaign, so they can submit them to the state.